Figma just released a number of really cool updates. Number one, and my favorite, is the Vectorize, which allows you to change an image into an SVG. This is a long-awaited feature by me because I do this all the time. Still related to the Vectorize and converting images to SVGs, now you can have bounded boxes around your anchor points and manipulate them the way you want. Other updates include an improvement to their AI models, which allows you to select from different models. Now you also have all of the different emojis that you can think of available inside of FigJam and some other really cool features. But the main feature I want to focus on in today's video is Vectorize, the feature that allows us to change an image into an SVG. This is something I do all of the time, and I personally was really happy to see this feature in Figma. But we are going to answer the following questions. Who is this feature for? How can you use this feature in Figma? And is this feature actually better than the previous solutions that we have? Prior to now, if you're going to change an image into an SVG, you're going to use tools like Adobe Illustrator or some online conversion tools that can allow you convert your image into an SVG. But with this now being a feature in Figma, I want us to check if the Figma image to SVG works better than the alternative. But let's look at how we get this done in Figma. Here in my Figma, you can see I have two images here, and I want to convert these images into an SVG. Now, this could be a logo or any file that you want to extract the SVG version, and you want to change it into a vector file. All you need to do is to come here and switch to this panel here and select more, and then you're going to see Vectorize. Now, if you're on a free plan, you might not be able to use this, but if you're on any other kind of paid plan or the Figma education, you should have access to Vectorize. And to vectorize your images, you simply just click on Vectorize and it's going to change your image into a vector format. That's actually very amazing. So you can see here that this has completely converted our image into an SVG. All you need to do is to click this check here and you're going to see done. This way you can now access your SVG file. You can see how cool this is. Figma also allows us to edit our anchor points. You can select the number of points you want, and you're going to see it wrap inside of this box boundary, and you can manipulate or edit any of your anchor points the way you want. Now, this particular feature is available whether you're a pro or you're a user. You should be able to edit and manipulate your anchor points, which is a good thing. But I also did think that this Vectorize should be available for all users. Now, another thing I want to check is if this Vectorize feature is better than any other tool out there. So I'm going to convert this particular image also to a vector to an SVG file. So I'm just going to vectorize this image, and I'm also going to show you one of the tools I usually use and see how well both of these convert this image. You can see how this has converted this into a vector format. We're just going to click on check here, and then we have a vector SVG file. Now you can select any of these anchor points like this. Now I can select all of these anchor points in the middle here and try to manipulate them just like this. Is actually super cool. But now you can see how well defined this SVG is. There is a tool that I usually use some time ago. Let's see how this tool handles the situation. So right here on my second screen, I uploaded this same image file onto this picsvg.com, and you can see the quality of the SVG file that it generated to tell you how well defined Figma's Vectorize feature is. And if you're not using any random tool like this, you might also be doing this in Adobe Illustrator. But all in all, this is a super amazing feature, and I can see myself using it all the time. But basically, that's about it for Vectorize in Figma. We might cover other updates in subsequent video, but to keep this video short and simple, thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.